But you already know what it is. It's that little Chico Pitbull, Mr. 305, better said Mr. Worldwide, checking in, representing Dade County to the fullest. And just want to say to everybody, good morning. Feels good to be here, folks. Wow.
Welcome home, Papo.
Oh, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yo, the one and only Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide in the Power 96 studio right there.
Insane.
So you know it's time to make history now.
What kind of history are we talking about? Because so far you've been unleashed, as we say.
Well, ever since that we've known each other, all we've ever done is make history.
I like that.
You know, between Zog, between Lucy, between Def, you know, and everybody at Power 96 that showed love for so many years, and it feels good to be able to, man, I haven't been able to do an interview in Power 96 in about, it's got to be close to 10 years now.
Since 2009.
Yeah, close to 10 years.
Lucy knows the exact month and date.
As a matter of fact, they do. And I'll tell you why, and I think you know this story.
It was the month and date, and it was exactly at 3:05.
You know it. In the middle of 3:05. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
I found out I was pregnant.
Ooh.
I was, I believe, like 4 weeks pregnant.
I wasn't the father.
No. And boy, did you make sure of that. The next day, who's that? I don't know, it's some lawyer who's outside. Wants you to sign these papers and take a swab. But listen, really, like, the last time I saw you, remember, I just found out I was pregnant, and we were hosting an event for Men in Black.
Yeah.
They held the premiere here in Miami Beach, and I walked over to you, and you had a microphone. I forgot you had a microphone, and you had it by your side, and I looked over at you, and I whispered in your ear, I go, Pit, I just found out I'm pregnant. And you were like, what? No! Oh my God! And I go, stop! Please don't say anything. Nobody's supposed to know anything. And then the other thing out of your mouth was, is it mine? No, Armando, it is not.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
No,
to win, you wanted to share the story of how Kulo made it on air.
Well, I just wanted to come on air. I haven't got a chance to really hit I would say, you know, the market in a while. I've been running and gunning. Thank God for that, working really hard. And I always say it's the truth, you know, and thank you to Miami, thank you to 305, thank you to Dade County, all of South Florida, 954-561, because they're the ones that always showed love and believed before anybody did. And Power 96 is one of them where I'd come and break the records all the time.
Right.
So this record, exactly, Kulo happened to be that, you know, it was at a certain time you guys were on air and it was saying pull up. And you guys said Kulo.
That's right.
So I heard it.
It's no secret. It was a Mr. Vegas record.
Yeah, of course, yes,
Everybody
Mr. Vegas
that.
record. Man, I got sued for this record. It was, believe me.
That's right.
No way. But
I have the cease and desist in the frame in my house.
Exactly. It's like Little John say, once you get sued, you know you got to hit records. So,
man,
with that
to be
said,
sued.
And I was in the studio with the Diaz brothers, and I wrote one verse to it just to do a freestyle to come and see y'all in the clubs and the live broadcast and bring it to y'all.
Right.
And Lou comes in from the Diaz brothers and he hears it. He said, what's that? I said, nah, a little freestyle I'm doing. He said, yeah, that's cool. Knock out another verse because that's a record.
Right.
Yo, can we do 8 seconds?
Tan enterita, tiene tremendo.
There we go.
Está tan linda, está tan rica y tiene tremendo.
It's like, what year are we in again?
Man, that's like 2003 right there.
Oof.
Damn.
Yeah, play with it.
Feeling old.
15 years ago. Yeah,
right.
Hey, age is nothing but a number. As
I'm
they get
feeling
older, I
good.
get younger.
Yo, and
The horns on that other record, no, which is
Saint Motel.
Saint Motel. Ese mismo.
Right.
Muchas gracias.
Nalgas.
Ya tú sabes.
You see? Manners, kids. You're going to learn manners from Pitbull, me and Zog.
And by the way, so you sent us this record, what was it, about a week and a half ago?
Yes.
It's about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I sat down with Will and I told him, I said, hey, look, man, I want to do something different.
Will's the boss here.
Yeah, I want to make sure, I don't want this to be able to be registered on Spotify, Shazam. I don't want the kids to be able to get it on YouTube. I don't want nobody to be able to get this record. And I want to be able to do what we used to do at Power 96, was break records and have the whole city talking about it. And what I love about it is people been hitting me up like, yo, I can't get my hands on that record. I said,
love that.
Yeah, that's right, me too.
That was
all the
point.
DJs.
That was the point of doing this record.
Right.
And I feel like people need to go back to that because that's what we loved about making records. It's like now I feel a lot of people know the songs, but they don't know the artist. You get me?
Huh.
So, because they can just download a record, they listen for a little bit, they're off to the next record, and then they're off to the next record. It's just too much going on at this point.
So your objective is, because you're the king of reinvention, in my opinion.
Just a hard worker, that's it.
And so your objective now is, before you can get it on the Snap, on the Insta, on all this, I need you to learn who I am again?
No, not at all. I want them to feel, look, Pitbull's such a household name at this point that you could Google it and I come up before the dog. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But thank God we don't work very hard for that. I want them to experience what it is, the journey of a record. When you heard it, you still had to remember it.
Yep.
And then, for me, you remember it, then you would try to get to the record store however you could, which was the bus, the bike, a ride, you walk, however. Remember the hook, talk to the guy. Then he
ask
tells
them,
you,
where can I get it? What mix are they playing on Power 96?
Exactly.
Who's the DJ on this?
Go to this aisle, under hip-hop, R&B, whatever it is.
So the journey.
The journey.
You want to reintroduce the journey between the fan and the artist.
And the record.
Did I just get hired for the Pitbull team? Slam. How many slams are under your belt right now?
Well, under my belt, no. Well, me and,
your team, I get
partners,
it.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
Let them know what SLAM stands for.
SLAM is a charter school that we created. It's called Sports Leadership, Arts, and Management. We have 10 slams now. We're 5 years in. We've graduated 2 classes. Got a graduating class coming up right now in May. We're graduating at a 95 percentile. We won't stop until we're at 100%.
They need a DJ for their prom?
And I'm sure they do. Be careful what you sign up for.
Imagine then Zach comes to you and goes, yeah, that'll be, and you're like, how much?
Yeah, right.
From my school, you're going to charge the kids, Zach?
I'm going to let the kids know that. Then Zach going to have a problem. Won't be able to walk out of school.
Anyway. Now, your headquarters for Slammer in Little Havana.
Well, we had to build it in one of my old neighborhoods. I used to live on 5th and 5th in Little Havana, and this is on 6th and Northwest 12th, right by the Martin Stadium. Got it. We got 3 buildings right there now. There'll probably be a 4th coming pretty soon. It's about close to 3,000 kids just on that block right there. And these are kids that are 92 to 93% of them are on free lunch. These are kids that need these opportunities. And these kids have come from Overtown, Liberty City, Alapata, Little Havana, you name it. Spots that really need people and
attention.
Quality. Yeah, there you go, attention. And the way we flipped it is we took the curriculum and made it sexy and exciting for the kids. How's that? Let's just say they had a class called data analytics, which, I would have seen that in high school. I would have walked right by it.
Boring.
Yeah, but I'm not showing up to that. But either or, the data analytics, what they had for homework was fantasy football.
I can't even spell analytics.
Where am I?
So smart.
But where I'm going with
smart.
it is just flipping the curriculum
that's a fun curriculum,
things.
yeah.
Because the thing with sports, what you got to love about sports, all kids love sports one way or another.
Sure.
But it shows teamwork. It shows discipline.
Dedication.
It shows dedication. It shows the harder you work, coincidentally, the better you get.
Can you believe it, kids?